Getting a little crazy here on the TV8 Summit set. Hanging out with Aubrey from the Grand Lodge on Peak 7. We're going to get to the Grand Lodge in just a minute, but first we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast. It's a great weekend to get out and do some skiing and riding, or maybe some hiking or biking. Basin is reporting an 18-inch base with 6 trails open, 3 lifts running. They now have top-to-bottom skiing for this weekend. You can log on to arapahoebasin.com to get all the details. Aubrey, what's going on over at Loveland?
Loveland. Well, they have an 18-inch base right now with 3 runs open and then 1 lift operating, and you can visit skiloveland.com to check out what they have going on as far as great deals.
Yep, really good conditions over there. Had a chance to test it out myself yesterday.
Really?
It was really good. So good skiing and riding, a lot of sunshine out there this weekend. Highs will be in the 50s, overnight lows in the 20s. This is really good news because I am moving this weekend and I really didn't want to be moving in the snow. So thank you, Mother Nature, for cooperating with my moving. Now next week, completely different story. So, yeah, Aubrey, sorry.
Yeah, I know. I heard this on the radio, actually.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have lots of sunshine on Monday, but then on Tuesday, there is something that's coming in. So, it's going to, temperatures temperatures are still looking pretty good with the mid-40s. And then Wednesday, a little bit sunshine, little more clouds, but high of 30.
Yep, so kind of changing things up as we head into the last bit of October. Now, Aubrey, tell us a little bit about the Grand Lodge on Peak 7 for someone, let's say, like myself, that is about to become a weekend warrior.
I'm sorry about that, by the way.
That is the one thing. I'm just not looking forward to traffic on I-70, but I'll be able to at least accurately let you guys know how terrible that is. But if I wanted to, let's say, avoid that,
sure,
and I don't have $1 million, right, why might the Grand Lodge on Peak 7 be a good option, especially for somebody like me that just loves Summit County? I just want to live here, but I don't have $1 million, Aubrey.
I know.
I don't.
I wish we all could be millionaires.
Right?
It'd make life a lot easier.
Yeah.
But they say more money, more problems.
Right.
So
exactly.
keep that in mind.
Exactly.
But we have a great solution. So our type of ownership at Grand Lodge on Peak 7 is affordable because you're paying for the time that you're going to use. So it's really catered to how you want to work a vacation, what time of year you want to come, how long do you want to stay, and what type of unit you want to be in. So it really is catered to how it works best. So that's why we have the affordable pitch. And the nice thing about not sitting on I-70 is we have a wonderful aquatics area and 4 movie theaters right on property. So it's really nice. You don't have to sit on I-70. You can be relaxing with a beverage of choice, a cocktail, if you will, and not have to deal with that.
That sounds so much better
than traffic.
So maybe
you should purchase a Grand Lodge on Peak 7.
I know. Now, this is one of those things, too, like even just going into the units,
right,
they are really, really nice, like really nice.
Yes. I mean, you've got all the granite countertops, all those type of amenities that you would think of when you think of luxury. And then we've thought of things like a crock pot or washer and dryer, like things that not necessarily luxurious, but it's sometimes people need that stuff on vacation.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I also want to mention too, like you don't have to be an owner to stay at Grand Lodge. You can come and rent. And for locals out there that have family coming in town, I know that your parents took advantage of the beautiful property amenities.
Oh, yes, they did. And I got so many bonus points for that. My brother and his kids stayed there, and they were like, Aunt Ashley is the best. And I was like,
We're never leaving. So you may get family visiting more often if your family actually stays at Grand Lodge, but not a bad thing because they're not staying with you. So
yeah, exactly, which is even better. Yes,
right,
love that part. Now, how do people actually go about like seeing the property and actually seeing if it would work for them?
The best thing to do is, we have our obviously Grand Lodge on Peak 7 sales gallery right on property. We have a location at 100 South Main Street in Breckenridge, or call the number on the screen or visit us online and we can direct you to the right spot.
So this weekend could be a great weekend to check it out. And, if you happen to be like me and maybe you live on the Front Range, you're looking for a way to own up here that's affordable and really enjoy, I mean, my God, $1 million amenities. It's amazing. It's a really good
It
option.
really is. It's kind of its own thing up there. So
yes, it is. Well, make sure you stop on in, check it out, see if it'd be the right fit for you. Now, before we go, switching gears here a little bit. So, as you guys know, this is my last show here at TV8 Summit, where it's my last day working here. And Aubrey is actually going to be one of our fill-in hosts, so she's going to be here on Summit Sunrise, so you'll see this familiar face.
Yeah, right?
Exactly. So excited to leave you guys in excellent hands here on Summit Sunrise.
Big shoes
And-
to try to attempt to
Yeah.
sub and fill, but I definitely have been in training as far as that's why you've seen me co-hosting, but definitely
right.
going to miss Ashley. I know that's a feeling probably across the county at this point. But
Yeah, I'm sure some people are like, thank goodness, that man voice has got to go. Anyway.
I've never ever thought that of your voice. That's the first.
We can be honest here. It's cool. I really don't think I'm the only one that thinks that. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. We're gonna take another break, and then we're gonna kind of do a little goodbye here on TV8 Summit with the entire crew. You'll get to see all those faces that are typically behind the scenes I get to work with here on a daily basis, or have worked with for the past 8 years. So stick around. We'll be right back as we close out our weekend edition of Summit Sunrise.